outside. It's a little bit of a cloudy day outside, but it's 37 degrees. So plenty warm, a little bit breezy, and no sunshine. But I think Maddie and I are going to head out and we're going to go on a walk. We're going to go to Reflections Lake, which is appropriately named when the sunshine is out and the water is not frozen, obviously. It's a very beautiful reflection of the mountains surrounding. But today, it's going to be cloudy and the lake is frozen. So there's not going to be any reflection. But, yeah, we're just going to go on a little walk. Something a little bit different than our usual park walk. So, we're going to head out. Aren't we, Maddie? We're going to go on a walk. Yep. We're off. But it's warm. Warm wind. We made it back from our hike and oh my gosh, it was interesting. We had we got this extremely warm breeze and we thought, wow, that is so weird, and then the wind started blowing, so that was interesting. And yeah, I'm going through a tunnel right now underneath the highway. Okay, back. Anyways, we are, Maddie and we're headed back to Wasilla, and I don't know what we're doing next. We shall see. On the way back from my hike, I ended up at the lake. I had brought my ice skates, so I decided to stop by the lake. It's still a little bit windy, but a couple here fishing over there. But I'm gonna go ahead and take a little loop around and do a little ice skating for a few minutes. Let's see what Maddie thinks of the ice. Hello friends, it's 40 degrees today. It's a little windy, but it's nice and warm, and I think that all the chicken poop has thawed out, and the chickens have been literally digging the warm weather, and they've been underneath the coop doing dirt baths. So I'm gonna go out and get the shovel and start digging out that chicken poop. It's thawing out and it's starting to get smelly, and so yep, I'm gonna go clean up the coop poop. So doing that. You guys been digging in there, taking dirt baths. We've got a little bit of water going on in here. Hope it doesn't get completely wet. I'm just finding my way over to here. I don't know what. Open enough to use it. Just have to ignore the big tree there. I'm gonna take this down now. Get those washed up. Whoa. Oops. Whoa. Okay. I've got all of that mucked out, so we're just gonna have to get some more dirt or sand to put in there. Now I'm just mucking out the bottom here, and then go in the coop and clean that out in the run, and then we should be good to go. Oh, much better. All right, I've got the whole thing mucked out. I'm gonna let this dry out for a few days before I put anything else down in there to yeah, I'll just let that dry out so it doesn't rot as quickly as it just thawed out. Got that closed up. I'm gonna have to get that drained out. Hopefully it doesn't get too muddy in here. So we're supposed to get some cold weather in just a couple days. All right, girls. I'm not really seeing where it's running in at. I think it's just underneath these holes. See if we can't get some of this to run out. See a little water flow. Well, good morning, friends. So here we are at the Matsu Polar Plunge here in Alaska. And last year we videoed this event. I'll put that link up above, and you can go watch that if you'd like. So last year David asks if you would like to see him plunge. Guess who's plunging this year? David is plunging into this very cold water. For this event, there was $7,163 pledged, and there was 45 plungers, meaning 45 crazy people jumped into this water. All the money raised will go to Sertoma, which stands for Service to Mankind, and they support hearing health through education, scholarships, testing, and support. We learned that they take a 3-foot bar chainsaw and cut this hole in the ice, and then they screw a big hook in the top of the big ice cube, and then they use a forklift and pull these chunks of ice out, and these are 2.5 to 3 feet thick ice cubes. When this event is all over, they push these blocks back into the ice. And here is David with 2 of our CMA, our Christian Motorcycle Association members. They're also jumping in.
The next time you see big motorcycle riders at a stop sign, you can say, I know him, he wears pink shorts. You gotta be proud to wear pink and ride a Harley. 3, 2, 1, get them pink shorts good. Great job, we got one more. Back to the hot pink shorts. Motorcycle Association. He's got them shades on so he looks cool as he jumps into the hot tub. Nice. Then we got the flag around the buttocks. That's pretty cool. All right, Elise, are we ready for our next plunger?
I think we are.
Oh, it might be a plunger in your future.
Now what are you doing?
Wondering what you're doing over here.
I'm getting ready to pull the transmission apart. Oh, hey, what are you doing? This is what I do for fun on the weekends. So this project all started because my shifter was loose and my primary was leaking.
So what is this? What you got going on?
This is the transmission right inside there. You see all the gears? This little piece right here is what I'm trying to change because of the other, what's on the other side. And of course I'm working at home. I don't have all my tools at home. It's very challenging to work at home. But this should be the last 2 bolts, and this transmission should come apart, I think. So I thought I was going to get this tool, this awesome tool, that would allow me to change the shifter piece out without taking all this apart. I was excited. I ordered that tool. Then to find out that tool doesn't work on this bike. I sent that tool back. And this is the only way to get this piece out, is to take all this apart. So it all started because this guy right here, which goes right here, was very loose on there, super loose. It was like scary loose. So to get to that, you gotta take all this off. This is all your primary, which was okay. It was leaking anyway. You saw how gooey it was. All that was leaking, so I had to be resealed anyway. So all I'm trying to do is get this out here right now. But I had to do that. I have to take it apart on this side. Then I found out on this side, my exhaust pipe was right across my transmission, so I had to pull the exhaust. Well, 2 years ago when I put the engine together, I put O2 sensors on the exhaust, which it never had before. I ran the wires up over through here. So pull the exhaust, I gotta pull the wires for the O2 sensor. Well, the wire's now under the fuel tank, so now I gotta pull the fuel tank. Oh, it's all been fun. We're having a blast. So now I'm trying to just get this transmission gutted out here so I can get this shifter moved. This one gear is in the way. So we're close. We're very close. Very close. It's all wiggly. And since I've never done this before, I'm not sure what I'm doing. That's okay. So that's what I've been doing.
Looks like a skeleton.
Yeah, I've had to strip everything off to get to where I'm getting to. Granted, this whole project, this is the first time you've been out here with me at the same time. And we're not doing a fix-it video. That's why we're not out here with the camera. And you just happen to come out here.
What are you doing over there? This is where this is the supervisor's position?
This is my garage hangout.
This where you hang out? When you're with Dad in the garage? Yeah?
Hopefully it don't come apart in pieces, but oh, look at that. Oh, it's working. It's working. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. That's a Harley Davidson 5-speed transmission. Let me get past you here. Put on my workbench.
On your operation bench.
And then, hey, guess what? Check this out.
That one piece that you need.
Now I can get you this one piece I need to change. I should be able to pull it out right here. There.
All that for that.
All that for that.
And then what is wrong with it?
These splines are just really sharp. They're wore out. So we're going to replace this because of these splines.
So you're replacing that piece and you had to do all of this damage.
It's not damage.
I mean, all of this work.
Work, not damage. We don't do damage. So, oh, got it.
Nice. Hello, friends. Today is another grandkid day. Grandkid day number 2 out of 8. I made a New Year's resolution, a new goal that I would spend, that I would intentionally spend one day a month with a grandchild to spend some special time, make some special memories, and I have 8 of my 10 grandchildren in the state, in the same town. So there's no excuses for me to not be, to not be a good grandma. So each month I am pulling a name from all the names, and last month we had the 5-year-old girl, and so this month we have the 7-year-old boy. So I'm going to pick him up today, and he wants to go to the library. It's already noon. So we're getting a little bit of a late start. It is 36 degrees here and everything is melting. The snow is melting. The roads are just wet. We had a dusting of snow last night. And we have a weather alert for, I think it was 6 to 10 inches of snow for tonight. And we have snow in the forecast for the next 3 days. And then we have some cold weather again. Maybe some back into a little bit of negative temperatures. But we will see. All right. We got the grandkid. Where are we going?
Library.
We're going to the library. I'm going to the Wasilla Library. I like the Wasilla Library. It's pretty cool. All right, we got finished at the library. We got some books. He got some books. We got a book for him, a couple for his sisters. And then we went to where?
Sonic.
We went to Sonic, and I've never been to Sonic before, so we didn't know how to use the pull-in machines, and then there was nobody there. So then we went in the drive-thru, but we missed the drive-thru, so then we had to turn around and go back in the drive-thru. And I was looking for some sort of something bacon shake, which I didn't see on the menu. So I didn't get. And I also saw that they had military discount, but you had to mention it before you got to the window, and I didn't see it till I got to the window, so we didn't do that. Anyway, you got a corn dog, mozzarella stick, apple juice meal, kids meal, and I got a caramel shake. I don't know. I'd never been. The only Sonic I've ever been to was in Texas, and that was a long time ago. So now I've been to Sonic in Wasilla. So now we're gonna go sit in a store parking lot until we're ready to go in. I got a couple things to grab from the store. So friends, yesterday we ended our grandkid day, and I literally forgot to film the end of our day. It was just like we just got into doing our thing and just being together, and I forgot to film. So we ended up going to the store and to the grocery store, and Scout picked out a bubble gun from the dollar section of Target, and I picked out a little stuffed chicken and a stuffed goose that I actually gave to my daughter, and then we went and got some cleaning supplies that I needed, and then we went to a thrift store, and I was going to let him pick out something for himself. And he ended up picking out something for all of his brothers and sisters because he wanted to make sure that they had something too. So that was pretty cool. So he picked out a chainsaw for his 2-year-old brother, or 3-year-old, and a little chainsaw that turns on, and then a dump truck for his 1-year-old brother. And then he picked we got a little bag of like My Little Pony, a little bag of ponies for the 5-year-old, his 5-year-old sister, and then we got a a horse puzzle, glow in the dark with hidden horses for his 9-year-old sister. And then he picked out I think it's a monster truck. It's called Crocodile, and it makes noise, and it leans back on its back wheels, and it opens its mouth and hit the crocodile mouth, and he thought that was pretty cool. And I ended up getting a puzzle for David and I, and it's a foil puzzle, and so I think that'll be pretty fun. It's just a 500 piece, so we'll put that together. And yeah, and so then I took him home, and his brothers and sisters were so excited to get their gifts, and yeah, it was fun. We had a good grandson grandma day, so I can't wait to see who gets their name pulled for next month. Good morning, friends. I gotta go out and let the chickens out. Guess what we got overnight? Yep. Fresh snow. Beautiful. Yeah, we went to bed and it was just so windy. It was just blowing all night. You hear the train whistle. I love that. Anyway, it was blowing really hard, and I woke up this morning and it was silent. I'm like, ooh, the wind stopped. And then I heard what was either really heavy rain or like hail on the roof. I'm like, oh boy, it started. And then I woke up to lots of snow. Winter's not over. I hear the chickens. I gotta go let them out. Good morning. We have one egg this morning so far. Ooh, nice and warm too. I think we have 3 laying, so we'll check later today. Are you gonna walk in the snow? Yep. You don't have your boots on, girl. All right. We got it. We gotta take it back. Yep. We gotta take it back. Let's go head back to the coop. Free spot. In we go. Oh, chickie. So I made this little snowman. He's little, but he counts, doesn't he? Look at all them kids. What are we doing?
Getting coffee. Not me. I'm not.
Oh. Yeah. What were you talking about earlier, Thea? Oh, you wanted to listen to some songs? And what did Mom say? What'd she say?
She needs to focus on driving. And I said she needs to focus on coffee.
She needs to get coffee so she can focus on driving. We need to focus on coffee. Why? It's pretty nasty outside. Got some,
Dig that tunnel, Scout. Deep.
getting lots of snow. All right, spring was short-lived. Back to shoveling.